Welcome to Reviews Inside TV. Today, we're checking out the Lenovo ThinkPad T14 Gen 5 21ML0054 US, a 14-inch business laptop that's designed to be your reliable work companion. But is it just another office laptop, or does it have the chops to handle more? Let's find out. This ThinkPad T14 comes equipped with an Intel Core Ultra 7 155U processor, 16GB of RAM, and a generous 1TB SSD. The 14-inch display runs at a resolution of 1920 by 1200, providing a clear, vibrant image. These specs point to a machine that can handle business tasks smoothly. But what about more demanding applications? For starters, the Intel Core Ultra 7 155U is a powerhouse for office and productivity tasks. This 13th Gen chip brings solid multi-core performance, meaning you can run multiple apps and browser tabs simultaneously without seeing a slowdown. Whether you're juggling spreadsheets, running Zoom calls, or working on presentations, the T14 handles it all with ease. It's not designed to be a heavy hitter for gaming or 4K video editing, but for everyday productivity, it's more than enough. Let's talk about the 16GB of RAM. This is ideal for users who tend to multitask frequently. Having that much memory means you can easily work on several projects at once, and it'll make a big difference if you're running memory-intensive programs like virtual machines or even light photo editing software. Compared to laptops with 8GB of RAM, you'll notice a smoother, more responsive experience, especially when switching between programs. Storage is also top-notch with the 1TB SSD. Not only does it offer speedy data access, but it also gives you ample space to store everything from work documents to HD videos without constantly worrying about running out of space. Boot times and load times for apps will be practically instant compared to traditional hard drives. Moving on to the display, the ThinkPad T14 has a 14-inch UXGA touchscreen. The resolution of 1920 by 1200 gives you more vertical space than the standard 1080p display, which is handy for working with documents and spreadsheets. The screen quality is solid for most tasks, but it's not an OLED or mini LED panel, so if you're after deep blacks or super high contrast, this won't be the display for you. It's perfect for daily work, web browsing, and watching movies on Netflix. But if you're a creator looking for color-accurate displays, you might want to look elsewhere. In terms of battery life, you can expect this laptop to last through a full workday with light office tasks like word processing, web browsing, and video calls. Realistically, you'll see around 8 to 10 hours depending on the intensity of your usage. If you're streaming movies or doing heavier work like editing large files, expect closer to 6 to 7 hours. The charging is also fairly quick, but don't expect it to be as rapid as some high-end models. Still, it's more than adequate for daily use. Now let's talk comfort. The keyboard on this ThinkPad is excellent for typing long documents, emails, or reports. ThinkPads have long been known for their reliable, tactile keyboards, and the T14 is no exception. The keys offer just the right amount of travel, and the layout is well-spaced, making it easy to work for extended periods without fatigue. The trackpad is responsive with good palm rejection, so you don't have to worry about accidental clicks while typing. For ports, the T14 comes equipped with a solid selection. You get 2 USB-A ports, 2 USB-C with power delivery, 1 HDMI, and a micro SD card reader. If you need to plug into a monitor or a projector for presentations, the HDMI port has you covered. The 2 USB-C ports are handy for charging or docking, especially if you want to use Thunderbolt peripherals. The lack of an Ethernet port might be a downside for some, but with Wi-Fi 6 support, it's not a deal breaker. Let's move to thermals and noise. In light usage, like word processing or web browsing, the T14 stays cool and quiet. However, under load, say running multiple programs or using intensive apps, you'll hear the fans start to spin. The noise isn't overwhelming, but it's noticeable, and the laptop does get warm in the middle of the keyboard deck. It's not hot enough to be comfortable on your lap, but the warmth is noticeable if you're working in a quiet environment. When it comes to real-world performance, the T14 excels in office and productivity tasks. It's perfect for students, professionals, or anyone who spends most of their time using office suites or web-based applications. Media consumption is pleasant with the sharp 14-inch screen, but it's not ideal for gaming or creative work that requires color accuracy. For gaming, the lack of a dedicated GPU means you'll be limited to lighter games or older titles. And even then, don't expect a flawless experience at high settings. In terms of portability, the T14 is fairly lightweight for a business laptop. At just 3.23 pounds, it's easy to carry around for meetings or between classrooms, and its slim profile makes it convenient to slip into a bag. The build quality feels premium with a solid magnesium alloy chassis that gives it a sturdy feel without adding unnecessary weight. As for value, the ThinkPad T14 Gen 5 is solid in the business laptop space. It's not the cheapest, but for the performance, build quality, and portability, it's a strong contender. Compared to its rivals like the HP EliteBook 840 G8 or the Dell Latitude 7420, it holds its own, especially when you factor in the generous 1TB SSD and solid performance in office tasks. If you're looking for something that can handle gaming, high-end creative tasks, or more demanding workloads, you'll need to look elsewhere. But for business professionals, students, and office users, this laptop delivers on all fronts without any major flaws. Its reliable performance, comfortable keyboard, solid thermals, and strong battery life make it a great workhorse for the price. Before we wrap up, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss our in-depth reviews. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, or if you've already got your hands on the ThinkPad T14. Thanks for watching Reviews Inside TV. If you've got questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. We'll see you next time with another in-depth review.